And I'm Logan Abrams, and here we are. We're on episode 2, yeah?
Episode 2.
So, as you can see, we have kind of switched the roles here. Sal started off the intro, and he's going to talk about he talked about the main topic, and I talked about general media, and I kind of just added in the input. So we're going to do roles reverse so that nobody's talking too much in every episode, so, you get a versatility. Today's topic is going to be about the gaming scene, upcoming, just some common questions. And yeah, so do you still want to start off with the general media, or do you want me to talk about it and then we can implement it later?
I mean, hey, it's up to you. I feel like if we do what I have for general media, it kicks us right off into gaming scene, more so than just gaming topic in general.
I got you.
So, I mean, really, it's up to you how you want to go about this route. If you think that we should wait till middle or start now, up to you. Hey, you got the reins today.
Well, I will go ahead and kind of introduce what we kind of have going, like the general overview. So I guess for the general media topic, you posted something recently.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Possible. What did I post?
I believe it was your goodbye to gaming.
That may or may not have been posted. Yeah.
Yeah. How was the editing process?
Okay, so the editing process. I thought at first I was like, this isn't gonna be bad, right? So then as I'm going through, I'm like, it's not that bad. Then it started getting a little stressful. Then to see how it came out and the edits are like very mid, I'm very pissed off about it, but like the passion that I put into it, I was like, yo, this shit's easy. Then I was like, damn, this is starting to get stressful. I was like, what do I put here? And then all of a sudden it finished it. I was like, I love this. Posted, I was like, damn, this sucks.
Yo, I completely get that. Whenever I was doing YouTube and stuff, I would put a lot of fucking effort into it. And like when you're not so stressed out about it and you're doing it, you think it's better than it actually is.
Oh, 100%.
But that's like because you kind of treat it like a little child that you just birthed, like it's like it's the seed of your own creation. Yeah, and so like when you start getting stressed out, everything just starts feeling shit to you. But I remember you talking to me about it for a while, and yeah, what kind of emotions were you feeling?
Were
you hitting through the old times?
To be honest with you, so everybody that's watched my stream in the past knows that it's not rare for me to go look at old clips. I've done it plenty of streams before where I'll sit there and talk to the stream and have old clips just going. Reminiscing, I guess. But the thing is I was still gaming at that time. So, like, you're looking at old clips, but you're still gaming. So you know that you're still going to be making more, I guess. If that makes any sense. Like, I always knew that while I was looking at old clips, I knew that there was more to come. Yeah. And then as I was editing this and watching it back and, like, I don't know, looking at it over again, I'm like, I'm done. Like, that was me saying goodbye to something that I've done for the majority of my life. And definitely some of these clips, which are like older clips, and definitely got me very sad. I got in the feels pretty quickly making this video.
I completely understand. I've gone back and looked at like on my Twitch feed, just clips from forever ago.
Yeah.
And just like the amount of happiness that I experienced just like talking to people, or like I think my most popular clip is this guy speaking alien, and it had like 100 and something views, and it was when Yoshi, the guy from Denmark, he made me speak Danish, and it did not go very well.
No, did you not speak Danish, or were you just going with it?
Fuck no, I was just rolling with the punches. He said I did okay. He said I sounded like I was Swedish trying to speak Danish. Because I actually tried.
I mean, I respect that.
And yeah, but it was so bad. It was really bad.
Looking at clips definitely does hit a little different.
Especially
like, in the setting of like editing them and having like music in the background, like edits, cuts, like transitions to them all. That's when you realize it's like, yeah, there's a montage of what I've done in the past 2.5 years, and it's like I'm no longer continuing this. Like, that shit hurted.
Yeah. Does it make you want to try again?
I'm not gonna answer that right now.
All right. Well, without further ado, do you want to go ahead and play a couple bit of the clip? We'll mute ourselves and then we'll come back and reevaluate.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me.
Let's fucking do it.
I'll switch this over. Nice little look at this. Look at
I'm
this.
actually kind of excited to see this.
Look at this. And without further ado, I'll start it up.
All right, I'll put myself on mute.
Same.
Prime possession to defend the area. He gets one. He's got two. Let's see if he can get the third on the left side here. He does.
Yeah.
Wow, back to back.
Oh my gosh, everybody's dead! Everybody's dead! Everybody let it be known that Mancini is playing against boys right now. He's a man amongst boys.
Sit back, flip shit like an acrobat. Nigga get the stacks up. Got 2 accounts, still got millions in my backup. Something these money still won't buy love. You can't fit my racks in an arena. White cup filled with purple stuff, it look like freezer. Growing them got hit with that subpoena. Better keep their mouth shut, or we gonna have to clean. I want money out like I'm nauseous. Baby girl, I'm exhausted. Baby, be cautious. Know the streets be talking. Every day, walk with a check and a motherfucking talking. Every day, making money every way. Hang with them bosses. Holy fucking smokes, I got my money up. Counting all these bands took me a while just to damn run it up. Multi-millions, I feel 100 up. All this cash on me, but I still can't buy love. With the Hondas and the Chanel, got my racks up. Sit back, flip shit like an acrobat. Nigga get the stacks up. Got 2 accounts, still got millions in my backup.
Oh, where's my help, bro?
All this damn dick in her tummy up. Yeah.
Oh, you just this shit?
Best friend in town.
That right there is your it's your little sneak peek of the farewell gaming montage
Oh man,
from yours truly.
I've
If you
watched it
want to
like
watch
4
more,
times.
you just YouTube. It's the link somewhere in my ended it on me. You were in that clip, yes. Ended on you, bro. What? But yeah, that's what I was working on lately. It's definitely something I've gone back and watched multiple times.
I've watched it a bunch too, so don't feel bad.
Just like, I don't know. Feels good, man. It definitely does feel good.
I remember that whole K7 thing. I watched it live.
Dude, that clip
The K7 League.
was great. Like,
Because
so great.
wasn't Dreamy on that team, and then he like got a 4K with pistols in that same game.
Yeah, it was that team at that time. Dreamy was subbed in for I don't even know who, but he wasn't even supposed to play. And we ended up playing that map, and I went nuts in that hill. He went nuts with a pistol and like P2, I don't even know. But
Yeah.
K7 League was straight good vibes. Straight good vibes. Like, I remember we won. They did a post-game interview with us, and we're just listening to X go and give it to you, just blasting in the ear.
I remember that too.
But nah, this was definitely some good times. That was 2 minutes into a 13-minute video. So if anybody wants to watch the rest of it, more than welcome to. I tweeted the link, twitter.com/ManciniXO. Go help yourselves.
It's a great video. You should definitely give it a watch. Otherwise, I will show up to your house.
I appreciate that.
Yep. So let's take a blast to the past a little bit here.
Oh boy.
So in said video, you had a lot of Modern Warfare clips, and I know me personally, I hated that fucking game. What did that game mean to you?
You know, if somebody asked me if I liked the game, I'm gonna tell you no.
Yeah, it's a
Definitely
shit
wasn't a favorite of mine when it came to COD. Now, what did it mean to me? That is a whole different ballpark, because without that game, dude, I have no clue. That game, I had players offering me to team with them left and right. I had contract offers. People who were willing to pay entry fees for everything. Like, it was the start of everything that I had dreamed of as a kid. You know, me playing Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, moving on from all those games, I had pictured that in my head, like, this is what I want to do. I want teams of the content. I want to compete under a team.
Yeah.
And MW, you know, it was a rough year. I was a Silver Surfer for a while, kept placing second and third for a long period of time. But regardless of that, my stock raised so much in 1 year. I went from nobody to people actually kind of knew who the fuck I was. So it was a good feeling, and that game meant a lot to me, I will say.
What did that K7 League guy say? He called you the wrong name. I remember I was watching it live because whenever we were watching it, I was so mad because that announcer sucked.
The first ever match I played, he was butchering my name the whole map.
And then he said, who is this guy? Like, nobody knows him. And then, like, 2 maps later, he's, like, on your nuts. Like, it was so annoying.
He said that, and then after that, the rest of the league was on my nuts.
He's a man amongst boys!
First LAN, too? It was my first LAN, yeah.
Good old Ashoni.
That's crazy. I went to Texas to play in a fucking Call of Duty tournament.
Hey, man. You guys bonded.
That's all we could do because we weren't fucking winning.
Oh, man.
No, it was good times. That game definitely meant a lot to me.
Yeah, I met I bonded with all of you guys a lot to that game, so it has a place in the old heart for it. But I still hated that game with an absolute passion.
That's the thing, is game wise itself, ass, right? But like
So
moments, people I met, like all of heroics, pretty much built our bond off of MW. Like, the game could have been as ass as it was. We all built a fucking crazy bond off of it, became a family off of it, and like, here we are now.
Here we are now, man. It's kind of crazy to think that it's crazy to think that this COD, as it was, in my opinion, it was the last like memorable COD for me. Like, I don't think Cold War was so forgetful. I don't know how I feel about Vanguard.
All right. So this is
now we're getting heated up.
This
Now
is
we're
where
getting
I
heated up.
chime in. Cold War had a lot of hype, had a lot of expectation because, you know, Treyarch's making another COD. Beautiful.
Yeah,
right?
It's like, oh, we're gonna save this game. We're gonna save the COD community.
That's what we all thought.
That's what Treyarch does every time they make a fucking COD.
And what do we get? Sorry
Some
to say,
dog
Treyarch,
shit.
we got a piece of shit.
We got an absolute piece of shit.
We got from top to bottom a piece of shit. The best part about your game was the maps that came from Black Ops 2. We're recycling maps from 10 years ago. And that's your best feature. So that right there says enough. Now, Vanguard. As a Call of Duty kid, my whole life, same cycle. You get excited for the new COD, the new COD disappoints you. You wait for the next COD, you get excited again, it disappoints you. Same fucking cycle, over and over again. So I told myself this year, I wasn't going to get excited for Vanguard. Here I am now. I'm excited for Vanguard.
Really?
I am really excited for Vanguard.
I'll give it to Sledgehammer. They make pretty good games. World War II was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing that game even though the game battle system was really fucked.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the first year that they did it?
Integrated game battles? Yes.
Yeah. That was like, for me, that was the best part about it. I had a lot of memories with Timothy and Austin on that game. And then AW is still my favorite. Huh?
Integrated game battles was IW, Devin says.
Oh, was it IW?
Thanks, Devin.
I never played IW, so I didn't know. For me, World War II was...
Yeah, same. That's the first time that I really, I didn't remember it in IW, to be honest with you.
It's probably dog shit, because that game was incomplete from the release. Took 6 months to get the fucking leaderboards and emblems.
Oh my god, I remember that!
Yep. Dog shit. Still hate that game.
What a piece of shit.
I will never play that game again. Ever.
But can I ask you why you're not excited for Vanguard?
It's probably just because I've given up on Call of Duty at this point.
I could understand and respect that because I did at a point.
And it's weird to say because I have hopes for it because Sledgehammer. I like Sledgehammer games. I've always loved AW. It's been my top Call of Duty for me personally. Like my time playing it, I had a lot more fun on AW than any other game that I've ever played.
Same.
World War II wasn't as memorable. The campaign was really good. Zombies. I don't remember playing the zombies that much. Do they have zombies? They did, right?
I don't know. I don't want to say yes or no because I don't want to look stupid.
I don't think they did. I
I
remember they had that like zombie like expansion thing.
They probably did because Sledgehammer always had a zombies mode. Like Advanced Warfare had zombies too, so I would assume, right?
Yeah, and they were always kind of like lackluster compared to Treyarch's.
Yeah. See, I think the reason why I'm so excited about Vanguard is because what happened this year? I stepped away from gaming. I stepped away from COD. After grinding my ass off in Black Ops 4 and MW, I just disappeared in Cold War. Let's see. The last time this happened to me, you can ask Devin, I disappeared in Infinite Warfare. Just vanished. We were playing 8s every day. We were gaming every day. I just vanished. Disappeared off the face of the fucking earth. World War II came out. I played World War II with IRLs. I was nasty. Now, I sat there and was like, maybe it's just the kids I'm playing against our ass, right? Kept playing. Was still fucking good. So I was like, maybe I'm good at this game. So I kept playing it. You know, I realized that I was pretty good. So when Black Ops 4 came out, I went right back into competing mode. Black Ops 4 came out, and that whole year of World War II that I kept playing, even though I vanished from the scene, I realized I was better in World War II after vanishing for a year than I was ever in my life playing Call of Duty. So now I'm hitting the same cycle where I disappeared this game. The next game is World War II from Sledgehammer. Like,
pretty much, yeah.
Everything's lining up almost identical. I was nasty at World War II, and now they're saying it's got the MW mechanics. I was nasty at MW. So you're going to take those two things. That Farewell Gaming video you guys just saw might not be farewell.
But for now it is.
For now it is.
I get that. I think my reason for putting Call of Duty at such a low bar for me at this point is in hopes that, you know, when you set such a low standard, I'll be excited no matter what comes out.
Yes, I agree.
Because I got really excited for Cold War. Because this is what happens with me. I completely forget that Call of Duty is releasing a game this year. Timothy will call me and be like, "Have you seen the new trailer? Have you seen the new trailer?"
I was about to ask you.
I'll go watch it. I'll go watch it, and I'll be like, "Oh, that looks fun." He's like, "Yeah, bro," and then he'll hype it up as much as he can because he always gets stoked no matter what it is. He always gets stoked for Call of Duty games, and then when it drops, it's completely dog shit. I have fun on it for like a little bit because it's COD, and like you have fun for like the first couple days. You know, nobody's got like a really set in stone KD yet.
Yeah, everybody's still finding their groove.
Yeah, everybody's dog shit at first because they're trying to learn it, and then all of a sudden,
goodbye.
Drop. Yep, all the fun gone, and that's what happened with Cold War. It's what happened with MW for me. Although I kind of joined MW a little late.
Yeah.
Well, no, because I bought the pre-order. I played the alpha. I played the beta. Because they had the closed beta and then the open beta. Right?
You're saying late.
Yeah, like actually like grinded. I played for a little bit, then took a little break, and then I came back later, and then I just started playing it like crazy with you guys again. Yeah, that's how it went for me in it. MW. BO4 was before that, right?
Yes.
BO4, that was the last COD I put a lot of time into, even though I played that game really late too.
BO4 was fun, man.
It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun in that game, learning the whole shot punch.
Motorcycle just drove by my house.
Word.
But what I wanted to ask you, because you had brought it up earlier, have you seen the Vanguard trailer?
I have. I actually watched it today because I knew that was going to be a topic. I watched the trailer so I didn't look like a complete moron. And I never get excited for trailers truly because all they show is the campaign, kind of.
Yes.
Like, you know, it's all overhyped cinematics. It makes the game look really good.
Yeah.
I love that time period. I love World War II. I always have.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that aspect. So the campaign, I'm sure, is going to be good. AW's campaign was great. World War II's campaign was great. So campaign, I'm sure they are doing a campaign, right?
Yeah, I actually have the campaign demo playthrough if you want to watch it.
I think I saw it. Was it the one like that was the reveal trailer, right?
No, so there's
Oh.
4 different reveals. There's a 2-minute segment. There's like a 1-minute segment, a 50-second segment, and then there's a 9-minute and 42-second video. The 9-minute one is like a demo playthrough, which shows the campaign a little bit. And I watched it last night with Rolly. And
Is it good?
you want my opinion? I thought it was fire.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
saved it just in case we were to talk about it today, and I needed to show it because I actually thought like just what was like going on in the campaign. Watching, I was like, this looks like it's gonna be good.
yeah, and I will give it to Activision and Call of Duty as a franchise. They do make relatively good campaigns, even though I think, in my opinion, they're a little short. I'm used to games that I have to delve like
Long.
like I'm playing The Witcher right now. It has 75 hours of normal like base gameplay.
You need help.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
never.
So like, well, it's just a lot. You have to put a lot of time. It's something I can
Yeah.
put down, come back to. I usually finish the Modern Warfare campaign in a day and 2 hours.
Yeah, something that's short like that, it takes
Yeah.
the fun out of it because it's like even if it was really really good, it's like, well, it's already
You
done.
don't get like,
You get a sample size of what really could be. Like if COD ever focused on a campaign, like they released
Bro.
just a campaign, like one
Yeah.
story game, they'd fucking kill it.
just one. They would, but it would get a lot of hate for not having a multiplayer.
Of course it would, because that's what Call of
Because
Duty's known
nobody.
for.
Yep. And in my opinion, I think that they make really good campaigns. They're always well written, in my opinion, and the stories are always pretty good. Yeah, I saw the trailer for it. I love the time frame, and I can only imagine that the campaign itself is going to be good. I'll watch it on my own time, just because I don't want to eat too much time into just watching videos. Yeah, I'm excited for. I'm always excited for the campaigns, but I mean, you'll never really know what the game is like until the leaks for multiplayer come out, and then there's the multiplayer reveal trailer, all
That's what I'm
that kind
waiting
of good
for.
stuff. That's when Timothy's gonna fucking call me, and he's gonna be like, "Yo, did you see it?" And I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, I saw it."
The problem is it's overhyped. Somebody from
Always.
the devs playing against bots makes some crazy shit happen, and it's like, wow, this looks sick. You're gonna play the game.
And then they put it in like fucking After Effects to really like I said, make it cinematic, so you
You're
won't
trying to
ever
get
really know.
your audience to buy, and they do a very good job at that. But their game is never, like right now these little trailers that they had. If you go sit there and watch them, a lot of them are actors. They're not gameplay anymore. They're actors that they're hiring to do scenes, but the actors match up with the characters in the campaign. So it's like real life people that's recording. It's like watching a fucking short movie.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's what the campaign's gonna be like. But it's like you see that, you're like, damn, those fucking graphics are sick. Nah, dude, that's a real ass person.
It's literally just a movie.
Like, exactly my point. You just watch part of a movie. But
that's always been my opinion on those trailers, and I don't know why Call of Duty still does trailers like that. I feel like it should be a 2-part trailer for the campaign, and then if they have like a zombies, they do a zombies part, and then they should have like a little glimpse, like a small glimpse of the multiplayer.
They should never be revealing the multiplayer. Because
you don't think so?
Here's the thing. They're giving away a multiplayer trailer, right? So now you're seeing that. You're seeing what to expect. You get your hopes up. This is where the fall of Call of Duty lands, right? I watch a trailer, I see how crazy the multiplayer is, I'm like, damn, I can't wait to play that. Alpha comes out. Not even fucking close.
Yeah,
Beta
true.
comes out.
Although I will say the multiplayer or the Modern Warfare Alpha was probably the most fun I had out of any other
2v2
game.
gunfight one?
Yep.
So I think this year's Alpha might take the cake.
Really?
This is a 2v2 and 3v3 like gunfight / battle royale in small maps, and it's gonna be like 8 teams, 2v2s. I don't know how they're gonna make it work, but it's gonna be like gunfight and battle royale had a fucking baby. I'm kind of excited because it's a totally different aspect. So instead of just playing a map and knowing a line of sight, like that's the thing with Gunfight. You started to know pre-aim spots. You started to know like that got boring.
Yeah, and the game felt completely different than Modern Warfare actually did.
Yeah, it did.
I felt so cracked in the alpha, but I was so shit in fucking Modern Warfare. I was so bad.
But I hope that this kind of is a totally different scheme. Like, when do we ever get a battle royale in an alpha? Never. So that's what I'm excited about. It's something new. You know, that gunfight, 2v2 gunfight was something new. Everybody got excited about it. Right? This is something new again. Hopefully brings excitement. And hopefully they can, you know, kind of take that excitement and run with it and give us a good game.
Yeah, and I mean, just to add on just a little bit to it, you can't, like, the alpha isn't like the whole set in stone thing, and I feel like a lot of Call of Duty's problem is they'll put so much time and effort into the alpha and beta that it takes away from the whole fucking game. Like, they'll make the game feel completely different in itself. Like, me personally, bro, I could have played that alpha, like, if they would have just left it as its own separate game, I probably would have played that over Modern Warfare. No bullshit.
Yeah. But the thing is the 2v2 gunfight that was in Modern Warfare didn't feel the same.
No, it did not at all.
What I do want to say is I feel like, you know, with a topic of gaming, Call of Duty is obviously Call of Duty is where our roots are, but it is taking a majority of this. So I did want to bring up, I don't know if you've seen games releasing soon. But
I have.
I put 3 down that I'm kind of excited for or interested in, I guess.
I got some too. So you go ahead and talk about yours first.
So I've got Back 4 Blood.
Didn't they say that like is the beta out for it already?
I'm not
the game
sure.
Out?
The game's
I thought the game was out.
Game's not out. The game comes out October 12th. October 12th it comes out, but it's obviously the next release of Left 4 Dead, and you know it's gonna be another co-op zombies game, which games I enjoyed. Like Left 4 Dead as a kid, I enjoyed playing.
I got you.
So I'm excited for that to come out. That was something I saw. I was like, dang, okay. This next game, hate me if you want, people. I don't give a shit. The next game that I'm fucking excited for, Demon Slayer is making a game.
Yeah, there's a lot of hype around that one right now. The Demon Slayer game is supposed to be really good.
Apparently, you're supposed to be reliving Tanjiro's like story from when he joins the Demon Slayer Corps, and just carry out and fighting demons through that. And then they're gonna have a co-op where you can like fight friends. I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna work. They don't have a lot of information. But that comes out October 15th. That I'm excited for.
I'm excited for that one too, just to see how it comes out. Because I know Attack on Titan made a game. They have an Attack on Titan game, and that came out really good. I think it's.
I actually have not seen that.
Switch. You should look it up. It's really
have
good.
To look into that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
But
like you get to fly around like you're literally in the scouts.
Really?
Pretty much. Yeah, like it's
that's
fucking
kind of valid.
Yeah, it's sick. You need to
What's it? What console is it on? The Switch?
I don't know 100%. I know it's on the Switch. Let me see. Let me look it up real quick. What's the other game you're excited for?
Not excited. Interested. Kind of confused, if you ask me. Rainbow Six is making a new game.
What?
Called Rainbow Six Extraction. And after reading a little bit of the, you know, they give a little glimpse of what the game's going to be about. And apparently this is going to be like a co-op survival. But the co-op survival is like, it's against an alien threat. Now, I have no clue how this is going to go. But this, like, I was shocked to see that. Like, why would you take... Rainbow Six is popular. I don't know if it's still as popular as it was, but it was popular. Now you're making, like, Advanced Warfare Zombies wasn't zombies. You were playing against... Or was it Advanced Warfare? Ghosts. Ghosts, you're playing against fucking aliens. That shit was weird. And now Rainbow Six is doing the exact same thing. I don't know how that's going to go. Personally. But I'm interested to see how it ends up.
It looks like it's on most major platforms. I think it's on... It might be on PS4. I know it's on Switch and it's on PC. Well, and it came out in 2018.
I'll be looking into it.
Look into it. It's really cool.
But I feel like Eren Yeager.
So, Rainbow Six making a fucking another game.
Alien co-op survival game. That
I don't know, bro.
Right
that's that's a little weird. Ubisoft is on their bullshit again.
They're like, whatever could get us money, fuck it, right?
Yeah, right. All right.
I personally don't.
You ready to hear mine?
I'm ready.
So I have a few. First one I'm really stoked about, but it's going to be dog shit. I know it's not going to be perfect.
Nice. That's how it usually is.
The new Pokemon MMO game that's coming out on the Switch.
So I did see that. I was looking.
And it looks fucking great.
I didn't know which topics to pick, so I was trying to pick of some things that are like more catered to me, like Pokemon. I don't watch Pokemon. I didn't watch Pokemon growing up.
Did you play the games at least?
Barely.
I got into it recently. Like I had an emulator on my phone that I still kind of play on a little bit, but I'm like replaying some of the old ones, the OGs. And I saw that this was being released, and it looks fucking cool. Like really awesome. Have you seen Genshin Impact? Have you played it at all? Or
I have not played it. I've seen it. You played it.
Yes, I do play it. I haven't played it in a while, but it has those kind of similar style of graphics.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty good. It looks like it's going to be a ton of fun to play, and I'm kind of excited. I think it comes out 2022, I want to say. I don't know when, though.
Okay.
Anyways, but you should definitely look into it if you haven't. That's a really cool game. The other one I'm really excited
gaming
about
is chalked up because I'm seeing a lot of games that I'm supposed to look into.
Yeah, well, just look into it. You might be a little excited for it. But the next game, I think the reveal trailer only came out like recently. I've been seeing it all over TikTok too. It's called Black Myth Wukong, and it's about Sun Wukong.
Really?
Like, yeah, it's about Sun Wukong, like Son Goku. Like, you know, the monkey with the staff.
I have not seen.
You need to look at it, bro. It looks
fire.
It's so good. Like, so it's only really it's only really fun if you know like Sun Wukong's story.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, the dude's 7 ways of immortal and like extremely powerful. The only person he never died, and like he's not dead. But the only person who beat him is the Buddha. Like he outsmarted him.
I'd have Buddha relentlessly, but that's just me.
Well, either way, it's so cool. I love Sun Wukong, and you know, obviously Goku from Dragon Ball is based off of Sun Wukong. There's God of High School. The main character is the reincarnate of Sun Wukong.
I've not watched God of High School. I'm not sure if I'm going to. I should.
You should.
All right, I'll add that to the notes.
It's a by a Korean artist, and it's really awesome. You should definitely.
Well, there goes one of my questions. What was one of your questions?
Oh, I think one of his things was, what games are you excited about besides Vanguard?
Well, there you go, Devin. I knew it was going to come in the segment. That's why I didn't look at any of the questions. Figured we'd have the answers halfway through.
I forgot what other game I saw that was like coming out. I was like, ooh. Hold on, let me look it up real quick. But those are like the two main ones that I saw that I was like, oh, that looks sick.
Now here's what I'm going to ask you. We're on the topic of gaming.
Yep.
And I feel like this is very controversial because if you asked this question 2 years ago, it'd be a totally different answer. What are your thoughts on the gaming industry right now? Is it starting to fall, or is it still shooting straight up?
Still shooting straight up. It's even bigger now because of COVID. I looked this up. The gaming industry itself, Microsoft alone has seen 130% increase in multiplayer activity since COVID started.
That's why I was asking you if I asked that a few years ago, because if you asked that question, people weren't sure. Gaming could have jumped, skyrocketed, or gaming could have been on its fall. It was at that border right there. Yeah. And now we saw that it kind of took an uprising. I mean, shit, the Call of Duty League is franchised. Like, we never expected that. It's dog shit, don't get me wrong, but like, still, it's a franchise. Like, you got the NFL, you got the NHL, now you got the fucking CDO. Crazy to me. But
and esports has taken off.
Yes.
Like ridiculously. It started out really with League of Legends. I still wish I got into League of Legends just because of the hype around it. Like the esport, I heard the esports is a lot of fun. Like the events to go to, just to even watch and be a part of is really cool. But League of Legends really sparked it off. Call of Duty kind of helped it, start rising again. And then Fortnite blew it up.
Blew it up, and then
with Google winning.
Fortnite's rebound went to Valorant blowing up. Like, That's the thing with the gaming, like the esports industry. I feel like any time that a game starts to fall, another one rises. You're never having a collapse.
Yeah.
And esports is going to continue to grow because eventually, like, if the Call of Duty League is now franchised, right? It's only a matter of time until that, like, we already have ESPN that's got, like, its esports channel or esports side of things. But once all these other big esports start getting franchised, like, it's going to happen because that's what happens when a lot of money gets put into an esport. It gets franchised. If you don't like it, sorry, it's what happens. That's what money does. But eventually, I'm wondering if I'll be turning on ESPN in the morning and all of a sudden I'm hearing stories about esports. Like, where is going to be the growth and where is it going to be capped? That's what I'm interested to see because nobody's going to be able to sit there and say, here's the cap, here's the growth. Like, there's no ceiling. You have no clue because every time we have a ceiling for gaming or esports, it shatters it. So I'm excited for the growth.
Yeah, it's definitely
it's
skyrocketing. It's not going away anytime soon. We might be getting older, but that's not
definitely getting older.
it hasn't stopped me. Yeah, I know you're a fucking cripple now.
87 years old, man.
So for me personally,
good for 87. Though.
You're hot. For me personally, I still play this shit ton. I've been playing The Witcher 3 right now, and just playing a single player game, just kind of like relaxing, not having to stress out about anything. Yep. It's so great. It's so nice, dude. Like, I'm telling you, if you started just like, casually playing some single player stuff, you'd be in.
I wish I never. Sorry about that. I wish there was when I go back in time, I wish instead of hopping on the competing in Call of Duty and taking that route, I wish I went to something with like playing multiple other games, variety of games, and because I would rather play a game with a story and that I can sit there and grind. Like, you know how many times that I've wanted to get Red Dead just to be able to play a fucking story game for however long that I want?
Do it.
But the problem with that is now I don't have the time. And when I had the time, I devoted my time to competing, and I took all the fun from gaming out of it. Just sucked it dry.
Yeah, but you got to think about it. Since you don't have as much time now, and like during the week, I mean, don't get me wrong, we still have this to like plan out. But
during the week, I get out of work, I jerk off, and go to sleep.
That's your problem.
No, that's a fucking. No, I got a cycle. Get home from work, eat dinner, spank the monkey, get in bed.
That's gonna get taken out of context.
I have never beaten a monkey in my life. That's all I'm gonna say.
So I think the last game that I'm excited for, which I don't think has even been announced yet, but it's coming, is the new Skyrim game.
There's a new Skyrim game.
There's going to be a new Skyrim game being announced.
Maybe I'm not for well in gaming. Maybe I'm coming back sooner than I thought I was going to.
But yes, to answer your question, I think that gaming is still well on its rise, and it's not going away anytime soon. Kids are playing video games now more than ever. Yeah, technology's always been around them. Like I said, we may be getting older, and I'm refinding my joy for gaming. But we get old, we got shit to do.
We're getting old fast.
Yeah, way too quickly. So what's our timestamp looking like? Because I know we've been kind of
timestamp's about 40 minutes. We're just under
40. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dope.
Pretty good.
Damn.
But what I do want to say about the whole getting older thing and how you were talking about technology and like technology is all around kids now, right? Like, I mean, when I was a kid, like, I didn't get my first phone until I was maybe 12, 13. Right? That's not that fucking long ago.
And it wasn't even a good phone. I had minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I got some beater phone. I was like, cool, I got a phone.
I think I'm gonna pull up a picture while you're talking still.
Nowadays, kids are coming out of the womb and they're slide canceling into an iPhone. Like, I'm sorry, your baby was just born. You want me to FaceTime him already? Like, this is what's crippling the.
Put that down. Put that was my first ever phone.
Logan, I would never text you if I ever saw you with that phone.
It was sick, bro. It had touchscreen.
Touchscreen, it had the keys in the bottom. Dude, not gonna lie, those phones that split up with a keyboard underneath.
Yeah, bro. They're kind of sick.
You used to feel like that guy.
I was that guy.
You would sit there, you'd have your phone out, and it's just like the screen itself, and you're just like, oh, that's it, and you just slide it up. They're like, yo.
Yeah, bro. This was that phone,
that guy's
bro.
Hanging.
Yeah,
Sounds
bro,
like
this
a
thing was
horse.
sick. I miss this phone still.
But I'm telling you, like, now it's just mind blowing to me how kids are just. Dude, I've got cousins that are 2 years old with phones.
Yeah,
What
I
is
didn't
the
get my
need for
first
that?
iPhone until like 13.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, same. I don't understand because nowadays it's like we're so reliant on technology, and I feel like this piggybacks off a last episode where we talked about how social media is run, but it's because it all roots from technology being like we're so reliant on it.
It's so invasive.
Like I know so many people that can't do math. They can't do quick math in their head. They have to go to a calculator. And because your phone is in your pocket, you have a calculator on you at all times. You never have to worry. But
Never have to know how to read a fucking clock again.
that's what exactly like. It's just
We
it's
sound like
little-
fucking boomers, dude.
Dude, we do,
sound
but here's
like
the thing.
boomers.
Here's the thing. We're getting to that point where we were surrounded by technology at a certain point in our time, right? We grew up with technology still. Maybe not as children, like small, but there came a time where we did grow up with technology. You know, iPhones got introduced while we're growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we grew up with this shit. So everything that's changed, we still have a background in learning the simple shit that people aren't learning now because they're so reliant on their phones.
Yeah,
Like
bro,
you
we
said,
couldn't ask
reading a
Alexa,
clock.
we couldn't ask Siri questions.
You
we
think
had
I was
fucking voice
asking
control.
Google how the fuck that I could do this and that? No, hell no.
Bro, we had fucking voice control on the iPhone 4.
Dude, I had to
Voice
brainstorm.
control!
I had to brainstorm in my own head to figure shit out.
Straight up.
I used to teach myself things. Nowadays, Google, how the fuck do I do this? Oh, don't worry, I got you. Like, you could watch a 30-second YouTube video and become a professional at anything.
I'm gonna become a professional Italian.
Never, you can't do that.
Yeah, I can.
No. That fucking stung a little bit, all right? I'm gonna let that one set in the heart. Hey, we're good.
I get a fucking grip.
But what I was going with that is like how you were saying, or how we were saying we're getting older. Like when we are actually older, what the fuck is it gonna look like then?
Holy fuck, bro!
Like that's
We're
what
gonna be some real fucking boomers.
dude. That's why I'm scared. Like think about my grandparents.
I'll be able to
no
keep
clue.
up until I'm like 45, and then I'm gonna give up.
But my point is like how do you even know that? Like my grandparents, they look at me so confused with anything technology related, right? But here's the thing: there may come a time, Logan, where even though we grew up with technology, that shit surpasses us, and we're gonna be like, "What
We're
the
done.
fuck is that alien helmet on your head?" You're telling me you're driving the car by putting those goggles on? Fuck that! Like what?
Yo, I will never trust a car to fucking get me from point A to point B by itself. I will have my hands on the
That's
wheel.
what I'm saying.
I don't care if I'm doing this number where I'm shaking in
Bro,
between the lines.
Fucking nah, I'm genuinely scared. I think about this.
I'm
sometimes.
scared to watch my reaction time go away.
Don't even say that, dude. Don't even let me hear that because now I'm gonna cry.
Like my reaction time is so good still.
You know what
But
I'm
like
scared
I have
about?
moments. I have moments, dude, where I'm like, oh.
I'm scared of when I'm like gaming and I could tell my reaction time is slowing. That's when I know I'm gonna be scared.
If
Like-
I don't play COD or like any shooters for a while, I watch my entire like talent dissipate. It's sad.
See, talent, yes, but like my reaction time is still there because that's just reaction. But like aim and everything like that, the snapper gone. It comes back, but like for a bit it's gone. But I'm saying like, what if I'm playing video games like casually,
and
right?
your brain doesn't process it
Like that's what I'm
fast
saying.
enough for you.
Somebody runs across my screen and I don't shoot till he's around a corner. Like, dude, that I will probably just turn the system off right there and get in bed and just be like, I'm retired. It's over for me. All hope I ever had just lost in 30 seconds.
Look, I hope my reaction time stays with me up until I can beat my kid's ass in COD once.
Dude, I don't think we're gonna get to that point, Logan. I genuinely don't.
I'm pulling a LeBron.
Listen,
I will stay in the league until my kid plays me.
when my son, emphasis on the son because I'm having one. But anyway, when my son,
You're gonna make him get a sex. You're gonna make her get a sex change if it's
regardless of whatever it is, it's gonna be a boy. We'll make sure it happens. But when my son's able to play COD, right? Like he gets to that point where he's decent, and I know that my talent has now faded because I'm a father, right? I'm gonna ask for a whole link. Like, I'm still gonna send him a link. I don't even know if CMG is gonna be a thing at that time, but I will be sending my son a link.
CMG.
And if he dodges, he's getting thrown out of the house. So he's got one option: play for the max. First of all,
I'm telling you, bro. And if I beat his ass even once when I'm like 45, if I beat him by over 10, I'm gonna lock him in his room and make him watch Pamaj videos until he gets it right.
what I'm scared is, what if COD just transcends so much that I no longer have any clue of what I'm doing? Like, it
will get to that point. It's not a question of if, it's when.
Like, think about jetpacks were already shooken up a little bit. Like, jetpacks, I learned it quickly, but still, it was like, damn, like, I went from boots on the ground to flying.
Funny hop fucking simulator.
Like,
you know how long it took me to figure out fucking ground stopping, or the fact that you can dash while in midair? It took me forever.
Dude, but in the future, we're going to have CODs where people, instead of just flying, like, no exosuits, they're going to be straight walking on the ceiling while you're walking on the ground. Like, they're going to have magnetic boots.
It's literally going to be Splitgate, but more correct.
You think I'm taking homie off the ceiling?
Fuck no, baby.
Fuck no, baby. No shot.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
All I know,
I don't want to think about this anymore, Sal.
I'm going to keep this up here. This is the last thing I'm going to say on the getting old comment, because we got a lot of life to live. I don't want to think about that right now. To my future son, if you're watching this, I just want you to know that when you get to my age now, I would still have you relentlessly in my prime.
Straight
relentlessly.
Up. I will kill you. Like, I will literally make you put down. I will make you sell your setup. I will beat your ass even when I'm 40.
I don't know what setups are going to look like, but your setup will never look like mine. All right? First of all. And you would, in my prime, you would get handled.
Yeah.
You would report me for hacking. You would get handled.
They call us the 20 down warriors for reasons.
Exactly. And I'm going to make sure that you have a gig too, and I'm still going to put you down. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to look out for you, and you're still going to.
I will be better with a gig.
Oh, 100%.
Dude,
anybody would.
If I had a gig, I probably would still be playing COD right now.
Now, you think internet matters that much in gaming?
Yes.
Thank you. It does. If somebody sits here and says,
don't get me wrong, I still beat ass playing COD. Like, I still used to beat ass playing COD, and I still would turn on kids. Like, I still did all that. But if I had a gig, I would be 13 times better than I am now.
You gotta think the lag spikes are gone, right?
Yep.
Bullet brag is much better. Time to kill is faster.
And if you have a gig, it's like 20 times that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, having a upgraded internet, not only that, I guess I shouldn't say, when I say internet, like, if somebody has 60 down and I have 60 down, like, we have the same internet, right? If somebody's optimized and mine isn't, they're going to have a better internet. Like, internet plays that much of a factor. That much of a factor. Like, COVID really fucked me up because having the shit internet I have was impossible to compete, and I still did it.
And you have, like, family all over the house, so there's no way you're getting priority. Even if you are optimized, like, if you're the priority,
Netflix, like,
if you're watching if anybody in your house is watching Netflix, you're getting 13 down with packet loss.
They're watching 13 Reasons Why, and I'm getting 13 down. Like, tell me why.
I just know you hit that fucking shit. I know you hit it. I know you hit it.
Yeah, the stream saw the cloud, so.
I didn't even watch it. I heard the.
Fuck you. Oh god. But no, man. I'm so like, now that we just sat there and thought about it, I'm actually kind of excited to see the future. Knock on wood, I make it there.
I want 2,000. Knock on wood.
I'm gonna knock on wood because with the things I do in life, I don't even know if I'll make it there.
Yeah, dude, Devin's gonna be the fucking death of you. I swear to God.
Yeah, Devin, if you're still in the stream, you are gonna be the death of me. I'm gonna have grays by the time I'm 25.
Man, fuck that guy.
My kids are gonna be like, Dad, you have gray hair. Yeah, I had to babysit way before having babies. House sway, Devin.
Why is my camera like out of focus?
I don't know.
I don't know how to fix it. Is it like on because of the side? Ooh.
No.
See, look, because my hand look crisp.
Your hand is definitely crispy. You definitely have a good camera. It's just
Where
not.
is it?
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, we got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Devin, you said houseway. I don't even need to speak on that. You know. You know exactly why.
Bro, I know, and I haven't even seen all the videos.
Yeah.
You're a fucking demon. But yeah, internet does play a big factor. And also, having a better gaming chair.
Yeah. If you have a better gaming chair, you're more likely to win a gunfight 9 times out of 10.
Yep. Speaking of today's sponsor, OP Seats.
Oh, that was a good one. You're like me. This man was ready to go rogue. Speaking of rogue, use code heroics for 10.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're not gonna start plugging the whole podcast. People are gonna run and hide.
I had it. When I said better gaming chair, I just thought immediately of OP Seats.
Before we wrap up, whole topic segment, what I do want to ask you is, out of all the games we played as a group, what was your favorite game to play?
As a group?
As a group.
I had a lot of fun playing Minecraft. The Realm and
the Realm I'm still paying for,
played.
by the way. Still paying for it. Never
Really?
canceled it. I've been paying since we stopped playing, by the way. If anybody wants to get on, you're more than welcome to, because I pay it every fucking month. So
I might hop on again. I don't know. I feel like we should do a world reset without the racist.
I was gonna get back on the world, but my fucking whole house is gone to oblivion. Rest in peace. So your answer is Minecraft.
Minecraft or... See, I wish we would have played No Man's Sky more. Because I had a lot of fun playing that. Yeah.
I agree.
It was really chill and just... I mean, I'm still down to play it. I still haven't installed. I just haven't played it.
I also have it installed.
Should definitely get back on that.
We could, but I did say farewell to gaming. Motherfucker, every time I say farewell to gaming, I have friends that are like, nope, you're not leaving.
I will not let you leave. You love me too much.
I do. I'm surprised you went with those answers. I'm not... Actually, the Minecraft thing I'm not really shocked about. What I will say, I think mine takes the cake, like 100%
2K?
locked in. It's 2K.
2K20 was a lot of fun. I hated 2K21.
The thing is 2K20, like that spurt. We jumped into that not knowing jack shit. Devin sat there and like held our hand.
Coached us. He coached us through
This man
for the
held
no
our
shot meter.
hand. It was like, you ever see the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles where like Master Splinter's got the 4 small turtles?
Yep.
And then they're
He was
grown.
literally him. He was literally Splinter.
That was Devin.
Yeah. He literally
Devin,
coached us through the no shot meter. Well, he
Devin
coached
ended
me
up
and
going from
me
Master
and
Splinter
Chase.
to like we were holding his hand. Devin couldn't even get a rebound after a little while. It was all me at 6'6", playing small forward.
And I was just in the corner getting my 50 points a game.
It was either 50 points or 1 for 18.
Straight up, it was one of the two. If I wasn't, but hey, majority of the time I was putting 30 plus.
Check A standing still while he's got a wide open shot, pulls.
And then hold up. Nah, it's not even that, bro. It's he sees somebody open in the corner, and instead of passing the fucking ball, he'll walk to the corner and then get blocked. Every time.
I don't understand it.
I don't understand. I'll check it.
We were so brain dead. The fact that we were winning rec games, mind blowing to me. And that's why it was so much fun. Like I knew we were ass. The things we were doing in game, I sat there. I was like, we are cheeks. How are we up by 15?
Bail out.
Or the time I sent us to overtime against kids who are decent, I was like, okay, we're icy.
Wait. And then you got kicked out. You got fouled out.
No, that was in Pro-Am.
No, that wasn't in Pro-Am. It was me and you. It was everybody had gotten fucking quit. And it was literally me, you, and some other random, and you got fouled out. You carried us into overtime, and we won it. Oh. Your guy who got the final shot and won.
No, I'm saying we were playing. I was still in the game. I shot the final shot, like, actually. Not my AI. I sent us to OT, and I think Devin iced it for us.
I remember I had one clutch game winner.
Or the time we played Pro-Am, and I was like 7 for 7 or 8 for 8, and I fouled out. As the game you're talking about on my Twitch, I'm going to have to revisit that. Maybe I have to do a new montage when I actually leave gaming, because apparently I'm coming back.
I want to know the game that I fucking... Does anybody remember that? I feel like I had one. It was... You guys were like, wait, why are you taking that shot? And it was like all the way from the far right.
Bro, it banged!
Yeah, I don't know if it was game winner or for overtime, but it was a 3-point.
It was game winner, but it wasn't like buzzer beater game winner. It was like there was time on the clock. You had time to pass the ball. We had time to move the ball. You got the ball, and I'm like, he's not going to shoot that. Like, no fucking way. There's a dude right there. You start pulling, and we're all like, no, we just lost. And it banged. We were all like, what?
I remember that. Yeah, that was my favorite moment on 2K ever, because I felt so proud of myself.
We definitely had some good times. But
yeah.
we did go into a not deep, but we talked about a lot of gaming related things.
Straight
This
up.
podcast, and I mean, since you're the one running the show, it's time for you to bring up the nice little social media questions.
All right, sure. Give me just a second. A lot of them was Devin again, but we did have a.
Shout out
new-
DK. Shout out DK.
Yep, he actually asked quite a bit. Just a second.
You
All right, we'll go with.
questions?
We're gonna do the first question is from Wonder Waffle 211. Shout out Wonder. Who is the thickest in heroics?
That's an easy answer, bro. It's Izzy. I don't care what
Izzy?
anybody sees, bro. You guys have to see Izzy's ass before you even make a comment on that.
I've heard the sounds it makes coming in the toilet, bro. I believe it.
Izzy,
I
100%
believe-
by far. Like Devin said, Izzy. Yeah. That's the real deal.
Izzy, huh? I haven't seen Izzy's ass, so I can't comment.
Thicker than a Snickers.
Whose ass have I seen?
Mine?
I've seen mine, yours.
I love how we're
Devin's
sitting
got-
here wondering
Devin-
whose
Devin's
ass
got-
we've seen.
Devin's got cake too.
Yeah, Devin's caked up.
I will say yours is probably the most. I don't know what the word is.
Voluptuous.
Yeah. It's definitely the most voluptuous I've seen. I can't speak on Izzy, so I'm gonna go with you. Solid you.
Wonder, thank you for the question, Wonder.
All right. Next is we have a 6-piece question from DK.
Oh,
Actually 5 because the first question was already answered. Is there any games you're looking forward to besides COD?
which we did.
We already answered that. Go back in the fucking stream.
Oh, and we
Um,
also answered number 2.
Did we? Favorite moment from our 2K era? It was always the rec games.
Yeah.
Always the rec games. Number 3. We all know the answer, but who's packing the heat? So.
Next. Yo, no matter what we do, no matter if it's a podcast, if it's a stream, this shit always gets brought up.
Yep.
I plead the 5th.
That's so. What can I do to keep you guys from retiring? The answer is I'm not retiring. I'm just taking a little bit of a longer break.
Alright, so if you want to know how to make me not retire, that's what you're going to need to do. You need to call my work, right? Ask them for a rough estimate of how much money I would make in 5 years. Then you're going to need to pay me that in cash. I'll retire right now. I will unretire right now. Got my job too. You asked, I answered.
I'm not retiring from streaming. I'm just waiting until I get a PC and can start actually playing games I want to play.
Respect.
Yeah. What would be my go-to clip to impress somebody?
A lot of
know.
subs,
I don't-
Devin. I don't know.
Are we talking about COD?
Any clip. Like, dude, one of my most impressive clips was Silver Surfer.
Yeah. I think my favorite clip to like show people what my stream would be like is the one that I posted when I had like 14 viewers or like 16 when I first started popping off playing Outlast 1. The guy that like walked up right to my face, stared me dead in the eyes, and then walked away. My go-to COD clip to impress somebody. Fuck. Probably it was like a GB match or a CDL match, and I got a 1v5. I think I got an ace.
Icy.
Yeah. Or any of my siege clips. My siege clips are comedy and talented at the same time. Number 6 is my favorite content. Who's your favorite content creator right now?
You motherfucker. I didn't answer the fucking question.
Ah, wait, I thought you did.
No.
You said you don't know.
Fuck you. I do know. 100% set in stone. You were there for that. Arcloth Peak. Jump out of the window.
Ah!
the door
I'm
open.
reporting you for cheating. Fucking
That's the one
dickhead.
guy. Jump back out the window. Or jump back out the
Yeah,
door.
that was definitely your most talented clip I've
Dude,
seen
that
yet.
shit was fucking nuts. Like,
Dude, you had so many people fucking reacting. Holy shit, that was crazy. That GB wasn't that the night with the Nigerian packet lost princes?
yeah.
Yo.
That was a rough time.
Oh my god, that was so bad.
But but that clip was definitely nutty for sure.
Yeah, that was definitely that was a good clip. All right, so yeah, number 6 now. Favorite content creator right now. I've been
Easy.
back on my Markiplier grind.
Oh no, mine's easy. Logan and Sal from the WDB podcast.
Yeah?
100%. I don't watch YouTube anymore. I fill my time watching anime
Respect.
now.
I feel like we're too young to say that we're the favorites. You know,
What
we're
else?
still new.
Well, here's the thing.
Do you not watch
Heroics
anything else?
videos got fucking scrapped. So, or else I would have said Heroics.
By a
Gaming.
racist.
They got fucking scrapped. So.
By a racist.
Jesus Christ. So.
After deletion.
AD after deletion. So
Shout
those
out.
the Heroics Gaming YouTube would have been my favorite content creation group.
Straight up.
But
We had some comment.
there's no content
Smash your
anymore.
pass video. Smash your
That
pass
shit
video.
was fire. Beautiful.
300, you're forgetting a 0, brother. She's got an AC 130 score streak.
Hey, we actually made some really good content. I will say, for the
Yeah.
short time that we did, we made some good content.
Yeah, we made really good ones. It's just a shame because people just started fucking flaking easily,
Yeah,
and I feel like we were
gonna
starting
come
to.
back.
We were
I'm
getting to
gonna
the
text
point where
I'm gonna text a
What's
group
up?
chat one day randomly. I already told
Yeah?
Cheke. One day randomly, I'm gonna be like, "Yep, get on. We're recording video." Everybody's like, "What the
That-
fuck?" Everybody's gonna get on. We're gonna record a video.
it's gonna be great.
Are there any more questions from social media?
There is one more.
Ooh.
What's the future for Heroics look like? Any intel to leak for the viewers? We already answered. Thoughts on Vanguard.
Mhm.
And the last question is, how are you two so sexy? And this is from Remy. Shout out Remy.
Hey, Remy. Well, the sexy thing, maybe about like a year and a half ago, I would say I was very sexy. Fell off now, just like gaming fell off for me. But Logan is a sexy man.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. That's why there's a girl behind him and not a girl behind me.
Oh, she just tolerates me. It's
Hey, that's a
disrespectful.
plus. I'm not. Nobody's even tolerating me right now.
You could, but I'm not gonna get into that. I'm gonna save your sanity this time around.
Yeah, thank you.
Um,
All right,
what's
so-
the future like for Heroics and any intel leak for the viewers? This is a question for Sal. I don't know a whole lot.
All right, so future of Heroics. I'm gonna try to make this like short and quick. I focus on working. A lot of people know that. I had to sit down and talk with Tim about the future of Heroics, and I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna save. And going into next year's Call of Duty, my plan is to buy out a contract for a team that is in Challengers. Hopefully, looking for a top 8 team. Know that I'll get some traction. As I said, with bringing up the whole, I'm gonna text the group chat and bring up content. I may not be gaming anymore, but making YouTube videos does not revolve around gaming, so I could still do that. There's definitely been a fire that the podcasts have started that I do want to continue, and
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely have a lot of ideas that I do want to kind of make happen. So stay tuned.
I see Sal taking more of a role in like leadership and taking the CEO job serious. He might be stepping away from gaming as maybe for competing or whatever the case may be, but I don't think that Heroics is going to go anywhere. Like in terms of like disappearing or anything like that. This is kind of like we said, it's a break.
Gaming is going to help me more because since I stopped gaming, the time that I was spending on gaming, I can now manage that with. I still reach out to our sponsors every now and then and talk to them about, okay, I don't even know if people are using the code but I still reach out. What have we made this month? They give me a stamp of what we've made. I still reach out, still keep in check with all of that. I'm still to this day looking for somebody to create custom apparel for me. Like I keep saying, the hardest part about it is when you try to find custom apparel, people sell you custom apparel as their own custom apparel. It's a scam. And then you'll have people like, Sector 6 who does a great job with our merch, but it's their stuff that like they give you options to sell. You don't sit there and say, I want this and this and this. No. You don't get like customization.
It's not fully
to it,
customizable.
which is not what I want. I want to be able to give out, make 3 long sleeve shirts that all look totally fucking different, all different designs. different shorts to different hoodies. You know, something that multiple people would buy instead of giving one option and somebody saying, well, if I don't like that, then I'm not going to get it. If I give you 3 options, there's a better shot of somebody liking something. So
Respectable answer.
there's definitely moves being made. I know a lot of people sit there and look at, well, like, oh, Heroics doesn't tweet, Sal doesn't stream. My gaming and streaming maybe fell off, but what I do for Heroics is not going to stop. If anything, more time's going to get put into it. So all I can say is this year, thankfully I'm sitting here saving, because I think this year I might be making a couple splashes. And
sweet, I'm stoked. I didn't even know about this.
And hopefully some big things happen.
I knew about the apparel, and you're still searching, and I know you mentioned finishing off the apparel line, because that's always been in talk. Hopefully we can start getting people back to content creating again, just to try. But I don't see this podcast going anywhere anytime soon.
This podcast is staying.
Yeah. Speaking of, my last question for you, Sal, is what are you thinking about the podcast right now?
I genuinely like this podcast 100 times more than the Heroics Hub podcast. The only reason why I say that, we will sit down here and it may seem that me and I will say a lot of the podcast is going to be me and Logan talking out of our ass. We're very good at it. We're very good at being entertaining while doing that. One thing you guys have to know, me and Logan will sit and do research. I have had notes for every podcast we've done with different things, different talking points, different, I went and looked up, as you can see in my notes, this is all for this podcast. We're going and looking into shit. This is, it's a podcast with just 2 friends who are just bullshitting and talking about whatever. But at the same time, we're taking it serious to an extent where it's more enjoyable because I know, I'm putting more effort into it.
Yeah. We're actually trying to do something with this instead of just kind of throwing it out there, hoping it splashes somewhere. In terms of that, I will be looking into the Spotify links and getting in contact with you, Sal, later, either this weekend or whenever I got things figured out about putting it on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It might come down to where we have to do a stream on, we'll have to do a stream podcast, and then every now and then we'll just have to upload, every 2 weeks we'll do an audio one, an audio only, until we can figure out what it is. I don't know for sure.
So,
but
actually, we could probably skip that. We can continue to do recorded podcasts, because if we do need audio and just audio, what I can do is I can download our current podcasts, throw them
MP3,
throw them up to Sony Vegas, take out the video aspect of it, and leave just the.
Well, I know on Spotify, because the Misfits podcast that I listen to on Spotify has their entire video of the podcast. They have the video that they post on YouTube, uploaded on Spotify. You can watch the video on Spotify while you're listening to the podcast.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know if that's a special, if it's for verified content creators, but I would like to see if we could do that. If not, then whatever. I guess we'll just stick to the audio only. But
I mean, it's still new. That's the thing, is it's still new. There's still more information to be learned.
Yeah.
I guess that's a big thing we should focus on, is we, as you guys can tell, just off the conversation we just had, we have aspiration for the podcast. This podcast isn't we're just trying to shoot the shit and have a conversation. That's what we're doing, but we want it to be
there's
bigger.
A lot of behind the scenes stuff going on. In terms of that, there's always equipment to be bought too. Yep. Compressors and better setups. all sorts of stuff that'll go into it eventually. It's just going to take the time to get there. We're going to learn how to be better.
Switching from a mic, from the headset that I'm wearing, to earbuds and a mic. About to start getting official with this shit. So
yeah, word. It's great. Make sure you buy a pop filter though, bro, because if you do it just a mic alone, it's going to be ass. Trust me.
Anything I do is never ass, motherfucker.
Well, you can hear every breath, even now.
Sorry for that. Headphone users.
But in general, it's gonna grow. We're gonna become better podcasters as well. We'll learn how to be able to link topics in complete unison without even having any major cuts or anything like that. We'll get better at managing time. It'll grow with it. You just have to kind of stick with us. Just know that eventually, when we do start uploading to Spotify, if you prefer that, It will be a couple days later than this is actually streamed. It's not gonna. I do not want Sal to push himself and to like upload it immediately to Spotify, like in the same day. I know you would, but you'd burn yourself out and be miserable. So it'll probably be uploaded the same day. What's up?
So here's the thing with that. We're going to be doing podcasts on Thursdays, right? Here's my plan with this. If we're going to stream on Thursdays, guys, we're going to keep this stream going. No matter what we upload it to, it's going to stay on Twitch on Thursdays. Right? So podcasts will be live on stream Thursdays, usually between like a 6:30, 7 o'clock start time, around then. Right? My goal is if we stream it on Thursdays, Friday the YouTube upload goes, because I can take it right from here. As I'm going to bed for work tomorrow, I will be uploading it to YouTube. When I wake up, it'll be uploaded and privated. I will then switch it to, or schedule it right then and there, and everything will just chain off that. And what I'll do is, if we're going to do that, go that route, that Saturday, because now I have a little bit more free time, I will then be taking the audio files and sending it to Spotify. So it'll all get chained in like a 2-3 day span, but it'll be Twitch first, YouTube, Spotify.
Word. So that means if you want to see it before it goes up to Spotify, when it eventually gets announced, make sure you guys tune in on Thursdays. You can see it live. We interact with some of the questions. We're not going to do it a lot. Like some of the chat things, it just depends here and there.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely be tuning into these on Thursdays so you can guys get a first look at it. But just know that there's plans in the works. This is not going to go anywhere. I'm having a lot of fun with this, and I'm pretty sure Sal is too.
Yeah, 100%.
So, yeah.
It's...
All right. Have we fulfilled our timestamp?
We fulfilled our timestamp.
Oh, word. All right. Do you want to do the outro since I did it last time, dickhead?
Yeah, I'm with it. So This has been, episode 2 of the We Da Boys podcast. Obviously, me and Logan, we'll be here Thursdays, baby. We'll be here Thursdays.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Today
sir.
We talked about gaming. Last week we talked about mental health. This week, stay tuned. You'll never know. Maybe conspiracy theories. Maybe war. Who knows what it'll be? But it'll be something. So be sure to tune in Thursdays. Thank you guys so much for your time. If you're watching this on Twitch, I appreciate you staying for the live stream. If you're not watching it on Twitch, Thursdays, twitch.tv/MXNCINI, until we have our own channel for it.
Oh, shit. I got to do that too.
Which everything will start being converted to its own. And if you're not, you watch it on YouTube, respect it. If you want the YouTube link, you can follow both of us on Twitter, ManciniXO. It's Logs, 3 Z's.
Sir.
Hey, it's been another episode. Thank you guys so much. And I'll catch you guys next time.
Bye-bye.